Oh, hello. I wanted to just do a really quick, not quick, just a video vlog talking about after the flash mob we did on Saturday. Yeah, it was just so much fun, and it's kind of, it's a funny feeling. Like, in a way, it's almost when I think about it, it's like, did we really do that? Did I really participate in that? Like, and when I watch it, the video of that Beck put together of it and posted on YouTube, which I'll put in the info box here so you can watch the flash mob if you want. It's like I watch it and I think, it doesn't feel like real in a way. Like, I know we did it. It's just like, because so much, like I think I said in a previous video, so much of my life I've just been like almost a spectator, not really participating in these type of things, and now, like, I think this is my first flash mob that I've done. Like, I did one at Vu's wedding, kind of like where we were the bridal party and we did the dance, but this was the first one in public and kind of like that, and it's kind of I don't know how to explain it, but I'm so happy. I'm so glad we did it. I'm so glad I did it, and all that. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, it was really, and yeah, it's like after it finished, like I really enjoyed it, but I wasn't sure. Like, I was just kind of like thinking about it. Like, I hope it went well. Like, I hope it didn't stuff up and stuff like that. And it wasn't until one of my friends, Amanda, not the one that's in the Melbourne Muggles, but another Amanda. She emailed me because she just happened to be emailing me about Firefly, because I recommended Firefly to her, the Joss Whedon show, which is awesome, and she started watching it. She emailed me back a few weeks ago and said, I started watching it, was really good. And then at the same time I was doing the flash mob, and I was telling her about how I was rehearsing for this flash mob, and then I was like, you should come too, because at the time Beck was like, yeah, invite everyone, like the more the better, so yeah. So Amanda came along to the flash, because she also said, like, she doesn't really often do things like this out of her comfort zone, and she's spontaneous kind of things like this, and she wants to do it, and so she did. She came to the rehearsals and then also did the flash mob, and afterwards, at the end of it, because she borrowed my Slytherin robes, and yeah, and then she said, yeah, she had a really good time, and I was like, hey, and yeah, and I think she emailed me back. I emailed her and said, oh, glad you had a good time, and then she emailed me back and said, oh yeah, she had a great time and how it was so much fun. So glad she did it. And I think when I read that, I was like, yep, okay, now I'm so glad. Like, she enjoyed it. And then after that, there was more posts on the Facebook page of the Melbourne Muggles and the Flash Mob group of people saying that they had a great time and stuff. And I was like, yay! It was like, yay! People enjoyed it, and because at the time it's hard to know how it went, because like I was like Ron, so I didn't even get to see a lot of what Ollie did at the start, because the flash mob thing was like, the plan was she'd start singing, but we wouldn't look like, well, I was planning like just to be like just someone walking around and just go, hey, what's going on, near the middle of it. So I didn't actually get to see all of what she was doing. Then I just did my thing, and during my thing my wig fell off, which threw me off. Like, when I put the hood back, my wig fell off, and so that threw me off a little bit, putting it on. So yeah, and at the time I was thinking, oh, I hope I haven't stuffed it up, and also I really kind of regret. No, I don't really regret it, because things happen for a reason. But I had these in my pocket. I had like red vines, but they're Twizzlers, because I couldn't get red vines. I went to Misty's to get red vines, but they only had Twizzlers. And then I found out afterwards, this whole thing about Twizzlers versus red vines, like Pepsi and Coke. And well, I've tried Twizzlers. I've eaten Twizzlers, strawberry Twizzlers, and I find them really yum. I haven't had any red vines. I think I have had red vines. I think I like Twizzlers better. And also, I found out that even though Joey Richter always talks about red vines, he actually was eating Twizzlers in the first one. Yeah, so there's a thing I've learnt. Anyways, back on topic. Yeah, I had it all planned. All the rehearsals I had some food that I was eating, and then Kiwi, who was playing Hermione, would snatch it off me, and I was kind of kerfuffled because my wig was off, and I could I think it was backwards. My wig was backwards, so it was covering my eyes, and I was trying to get it right, and then the part of the line came up where I was going to be eating and then saying that would be cool if you were actually hot, and I just didn't have like time to pull it out properly. I don't know, I might have been able to, but I just think at the time better just go with it. Not, I don't know, if I could go back, if I had a time term, I'd go back and I'd be eating something, and such a shame. But anyways, still, I think everything happens for a reason. So, and anyway, the bottom line is everyone had a good time, and nothing's perfect. Anyways, I had a great time doing it. It was funny. And then I think it took about a day or two before the video came up that we got to see. Before that, we got to see one of the guys put up a rehearsal video of that. That was really fun to watch too. It's fun just to look back at this. I mean, I'm so glad that there were people there to capture what we did. Like, so I get to see it again, like, you know, because when you're there, you're doing it, but sometimes you're in a, like, for me, it's like, I don't know, like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's nice to be able to look back on it, you know, especially from a different perspective and stuff like that. And yeah, so that was really good watching the rehearsal video. And then Beck, who was the organizer, Beck Dare, who was the organizer of this whole thing and just did everything, which was awesome. She put up the video and I was like blown away. Like, it was just, she just put it together so well, and it was great, really, really good. And watching it was like watching it for the first time, because really I didn't get to see what Ollie did. And it was really cool, like how she, I think it was Edwin, she went up to Edwin, who was with the camera, I think. And yeah, it was really, really cool. And yeah, so I got to watch it. I really enjoyed watching it, and it's cool. Like, it's this video I can watch back, you know, years from now. I think, oh, so cool. And it's good because, like, this is like, you know, you always dream about going to Hogwarts if you're a Harry Potter fan, and this is like, you know, we're going to Hogwarts. That's what the song is called, and with a whole bunch of people who are massive fans, you know, and some of my favorite people, you know, we're going to Hogwarts and getting to do a Flashmob. It's like all these cool things in one combined, and it's totally awesome. You know what's really funny? Like, not funny, not really. That it's just normal. But anyway, the last 2 weeks, since I found out like I had to be Ron, like I didn't know I was going to be Ron until the first rehearsal, kind of. I didn't know the song. I barely knew the song. Like, I didn't know the words, because everyone else in the group, they know word for word. And one thing I'm so like happy about is like I know the words of this song now. Like, I know it really well. And like I said in the video before about the Flashmob, the pre one, like, it's the first time in my life where I just had something, and just almost 24 hours a day we're just focused on this one thing, like working on it. Like, because I would have my MP3 of that song on my phone and just listening to it on the train, you know, during breaks at work, in the car. I had a CD burnt of it, you know, like, and it wasn't a chore at all because I enjoyed the song. I love the song, but it was just really kind of interesting that I could just do that and, you know, just focus on one thing. And so yeah, it just yeah, it's kind of cool. Like, it feels good just to know that I could do that. And like, I wonder if I could focus on something else that much, but I don't know if I really want to. But yeah, it's interesting that I could do that. Like, it felt good. But one thing that was interesting was, like, when it was over on the Saturday, when I came home, I was thinking, okay, cool, now I don't have to listen to this song. Like, it felt weird not having to listen to it anymore. Like, okay, now I can do something else. You know, it was kind of a nice feeling, like, kind of like, you know, when you study yourself for an exam, like, pump yourself up for an exam, you finish it, and then at the end of it, you can stop thinking about it and do something else. It's like that weird feeling. Like, yeah, it was cool. Like, I enjoyed it. So now when the groups do the sing-along to this song, which they often do randomly, or not randomly, but at Harry Potter things, I'll be able to sing along. I know the words. It's cool. Yeah. I think another thing I want to say is kind of cool. Like, I was kind of, because I don't really do much acting before this, so it was kind of like putting myself in the position of Ron a lot when I was thinking about this Flashmob. And Ollie and Kiwi, like, they're playing, Ollie was playing Harry and Kiwi was playing Hermione, and I feel this bond with them. Like maybe it's just in my head, but I feel like a bond. Like we really are Ron, Hermione, and Harry. Like it just feel like it's like, you know, like I think because you're singing this song and we're acting it out, and I don't know. So yeah, it's just cool. Like to have that kind of bond. It's like I don't know, but that's another cool thing. Oh yeah, don't think I need to talk about anything else about it. Except, yeah, I'm just so glad that I did this. That they organised this, and I got to take part in it, and yeah, great.